Welcome to this video on my Raspberry Pi running Raspbian Linux, and another attempt to get pulse modulation motor working. Now the view is a little bit different. I did try, like I do with my other Raspberry Pi, to get this image working while from the Raspberry Pi. It does work. Well, GUVC view works, but I get a black image, and as probably lack of performance result, this view was also black. And this is from the Raspberry Pi camera, and this one is connected to my laptop. So when I want to get a nice view, I should do it this way. Also, this is a larger view because I have a larger resolution. Things are better viewable. And now the question is, will everything get to work? Well, last time that already was kind of a problem because of this. Well, this works, which is for the LED. And I should do it like this, and yes, there is again some lag in view, like that. Anyway, this LED works, etc. And last time I decided to do it like this because I found out that with all timing and subcycles, it would be better to get it halfway, or even better, a quarter way. Now the point is that the maximum is 1999, and in order to get some nice results, you should either do half or a quarter. Well, from 0 to 1999 is 2000, so this is 1499, with it actually 500. Does this work? Well, let's start software, and then we can see that some things work, but will everything work? That is really the big question. Yeah, I should move the camera a little bit. But anyway, I'm waiting for this LED to move do. But on the other hand, this propeller isn't doing anything. So lag or no lag with this one. When I do like this, it runs. And what I do notice is that the motor runs less fast than it used to do. Or is that just what I think it does? Alright. let me continue on that and make and change this a little bit with a different value. This could be interesting. Alright, motor is stopped. The software hasn't yet, but now it is. So the idea is to change the width, because the width is the speed and I need to get it to, now well, this is 500, 1000 is maybe faster, so 1999 is 1000 from 0, and let's see what happens then. It works, so let's does it really run faster? That is the big question. Can I get it to run a bit slower? I could. So let's change from 499 to 249, because 0 to 249 is 250. So I stop this for now and I change this to 249, and once again let's see what happens. Now the question is, does it indeed run slower? And from the camera it's also a bit strange view right now. Now why does it stop? By the way, I haven't yet seen this LED work. How does that come? Let me pay some attention to this LED. I want everything to be working, and yet that clearly isn't. Yeah, alright, I've seen a flash. With the bare eye. So now I really have to pay attention that I can see it in here. I've seen it here, by the way. And since the refresh rate is different on camera, the big question is, can I see it in here as well? I haven't seen it, so that's a bit problematic. But with bare eye I know it is working. Alright, back then to the propeller. Does it run equally as fast or slower as I wanted it? This image can't be trusted because it's too slow. So what is good, what is not good? What I also can do is like this. And then why is this happening? This is also a bit odd behavior, to be honest. So I'm holding it. It's not running fast, by the way. Alright, let's do some more attempts. Oops. Alright, now I do have a problem because this view is 15 frames a second, which is more or less due to the high resolution. So I'm going to abandon it and say that I want it to be a lower resolution, 30 frames a second. And as yet not really up to speed, and neither is this one. Corrective image. Oops. Well, let me tell you that the speed that you see it having is very, very slow from what is really happening. So you can't see a thing. So why is this? Why is it that this is showing absolutely nothing? Well, it shows something, but not what I want it to show. Which is propeller speed. And this doesn't make sense anyway. So what kind of resolution is this? Frames per second. It can't get any faster than this. But really this should be much faster showing. This too. Alright, let me change the speed again. Stop it and let me make it half again, so 250 is 125. 124. Yeah. Is this something that would be correct? Right, let's see whatever happens. Well, on camera there's not much difference, and with the naked eye not much difference either. Alright, so stop and stop here. Let's increase anything, not 500, but let's say 750, which would be 749. 749. Let's see what that brings. Now half speed is in 499. Wait. I want 1.5 speed, so that would be 1499. Yeah. Let's see what this happens. Does this show a bigger speed, larger speed, faster speed? Not with the naked eye. And the width is the speed. So it is a conclusion that's a failure. Back where we started. I'm inclined to do so. Exit motor. I've tried enough, I think. And even worse, if you look at this video, you hardly see the motor move. You see it move, but by far not enough to say, okay, nice. You rather by this number of frames per second, you rather see it moving backwards than forwards. So very, very strange now. Like in old movies, where you see a car wheel moving backwards instead of while drives forwards. Very, very strange. Anyway, yeah, I think this is it for the motor. Unless I find some other solution. But the conclusion may be drawn now. Yeah. Alright, the conclusion is that this pulse width modulation, which is DMA and hardware based, is not suitable for this pulse width modulation motor. In the example that I've shown you in the last couple of videos, it was directed to a servo motor, to which they added pulse width modulation. Well, this is not a servo motor. This is only a pulse width modulation motor. I've tried several things that have shown this doesn't work. What does work? Well, the LED only. So getting out of 10 seconds, etc. Save, and I have to stop this and start it again. And now, lo and behold, you see this LED go like very fast, and with the naked eye it is much faster. Now I am waiting for this LED to show up, this image. Yeah, that comes. So that does work. But that already did work, so that's no surprise. Now I can of course start this motor again, and then if you realize that all of the pulse width modulation code has been disabled by now, although I should, let me stop this, there's still servo going on, which is absolutely out, and let me clear this one. So now everything is completely out of it. Go back here and go. Stop it. Go. And it has the same speed. So it was, and maybe it's running a little bit faster, but I don't think so. So in that regard, I don't think that pulse width modulation has or had to do anything at all with what I've done, and it was all voltage regulated. So once again, what happens when I turn this? Right now nothing, I think, because the voltage, this wiring is now not through this circuit, it's only from transistor. So that won't make any change. So what is up next? That is a very good question. Using this software pulse width modulation and see if anything else works. Well, I can interrupt this wire and use it for getting things work from here to here, which I've done already, by the way. So these two start functioning the same, and making this one dependable on the spot meter as well. So let's do that. Alright, last part of this episode. I have removed the motor, and as you can see, the video stream has been lost, so I have to start it again. There it is. I hope it will stay this way. Here you can see that according to this output, the LEDs are now coupled, and as I've said before, the bare eye, naked eye flashing is much faster than what you see here, let alone here. Well, at least you see them flash both, and because I have taken the power off this transistor circuit, this LED is off. Now when I use the tool again to modify all this. See, now they both burn constantly. Flashing, and now one should stop burning, which doesn't happen. They are both let's see, is their behavior constant? And yet again I have to keep in mind that this pot meter should not be pressed on too hard. Now it's completely off, and it's all burning. It's all flashing now. I take it completely full power, and they all burn alike, but I like this better. So this pulse modulation, see, and I have I should actually comment these out as well. Since this is still hardware pulse modulation, which I'm not using, so quit and go, and then I'll have to nope, the other one. So that's the result for now. What will be next? I have to decide yet, because as a reminder, this op amp is not doing its job, and I have to find a solution for that. With that also, well, more or less, by the way, because this particular jump wire, am I right? No, I have to show another one. I think it's this one. Is connecting the signals from the pulse modulation wire to this LED, but it is not going through the op amp, so I can just as well remove it. That said, if I remove all these and all these resistors, there's a lot of space to be won. Now there's a lot of space available here and right here, so new ideas can pop up and be dealt with. Question is how. But new ideas will pop up. For now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please donate to keep my blog, website and videos going. And for more information on donation, please visit my website. And on my website are also my other projects. And yeah, well, topic on camera feed and other stuff with the Raspberry Pi is going to be continued somehow. Bye bye.